Hi there, Capricorn. This is Jeffrey. This is Ripecolor, and this is your reading for the month of January. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. I offer private readings. I also offer IET. IET is a healing modality which can help you to move energy. I'm having a special on readings that are one question that would take about 10 or 15 minutes, $30. Information is below. And boy, they don't want to shuffle. All right. Please check out the live videos that I've made this month so far, which are Day of the Virgin of Guadalupe, which actually I go into a little description of IET, Shifting the Narrative, and Letting Go of Resentment. These are both videos that I made that are it's how to change energy. It's how to change energy that you might be stuck in. It's like instructions. And of course, the winter solstice, where I do a little ritual. Really last minute, really last minute. Pay attention to the details. I wasn't really paying attention. I did half the videos yesterday. And then it's like I'm in the middle of stuff. And then I'm supposed to do your video and I do another video. Pay attention to the details. Don't get so like, oh, I got to get this done. And then, you leave the door open before you leave, or the oven is on, or, I don't know. Just pay attention. Pay attention. Don't get overly crazy, but pay attention. Okay. Wow. Okay. The Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is a card of building something. It's a card of creatively building something. And it's also the sense of community, like, getting input, getting like it's like three people working on the same project in a way. I mean, it could be two, it could be 10. It happens to be three. And there's something, it's almost like your subconscious has been telling you what to do. That's the energy of the three because they're in the dark. So it's like there's something subconscious brewing and being formed. And then I get the Death card. The Death card is incredible. I know, like, if you watch those scary movies, the bad scary movies, like they always pull out the Death card and then they always play the music and blah, blah, blah. The Death card is a really powerful card. The Death card is really about the things that don't work or stopped working or that are over are basically it's fertile. Like the death of the king here, right, makes it fertile soil, so that something new can grow. So sometimes things are over or done, and like it could be an energy, it could be a person, it could be um, a job, it could be a place that you were living, whatever, relationship. But you still have that information. That information is still there. The experience is still there. And that like fertilizes the soil so that something new can grow. It's a complete and utter transformation is really what it is. So, what happens in the Death card is like, not like it is. You've gone into the depths of it, of the past, and you understand it completely and you've incorporated it in a way. And because of that and through that, and it's like that was the road that led you here. And now you're going to blossom and grow in a way you never imagined or thought possible. In the Death card, I always feel there's this energy of, I don't really recognize my own life. I don't recognize the old way I used to think. I don't recognize, everything is all new. Everything is new. And the thing is, it's really like the phoenix. So after the phoenix goes into the fire and then is reborn, it's bigger, it's bolder, it's more confident, it's more colorful, It's more powerful. And then I have the Ace of Swords. So this new idea that either comes to you, I knew at the phone, that either comes to you or that you it has already formed is like brand spanking new, clear vision. Like, this is my new idea. This is where I want it to take me. And I will be victorious. And I am admired and I have support. Is a great card. Beloved. Don't worry, it'll all come into balance, and pay attention to, the vision that you have. Pay attention to, where you want it to take you, because it's almost like justice is illuminated. Justice is illuminated by spirit. So, the decisions made and the balance is, it's almost divinely inspired. This is about expansion. This is about adventure. This is about having options. That's what it's about. It's about having options. Nice. You've learned your lesson. It's time to be reborn. You've learned your lesson. You've incorporated it thoroughly. The lesson that you learned in the death card, right? It's incorporated totally. So now it's time to thrive. And it's like there's an invigorating energy here. And this is another card of intuition, because this is Gabriel, right? Messages. It's messages. It's a great card. It's a powerful reading. Time to start a new story. You know what's interesting? Sometimes when something ends in certain tarot readings, like something ends, like a job, a relationship, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes there's an energy of, oh, I'm trying to make the old thing work. I'm taking my old stuff with me. Sometimes there's this energy of, oh, I'm just switching spaces in my company, but the company's still messed up, and I'm still in this messed up company, or something like that. Or I'm trying to hang on to a relationship that is over. And there's none of that here. There's none of that here. It's really, truly like a reborn. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of like my experience in Mexico, really. It's kind of my experience in Mexico. Like, I'm being led on a new path. The past is done. My past in New York is done. I have no desire to reinvigorate it. So I'm not. Look at that. She is so fascinating. It's Isis. Some powerful cards here. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 majors. 5 majors out of 9 cards. The High Priestess is about following your intuition, following your dreams. She's about creating out of the dreamscape. That's what she's about. That's what she's about. It's like, well, I always wanted to learn a different language. I always wanted to start a business. I always wanted to build my own house. And, not always. It's like this. It's almost like you're getting messages from your higher self about what it is you want to create. And you're dreaming it, and you're hearing it, and you're ready. And you're ready to build something new that's established. And again, like, here comes the third eye. This is what I envision. Beautiful. And I'm going to be really practical with money, which is really good. Well, you're Capricorn. You're good at that. And then I'm going to move forward into uncharted territory. This is really like, this is energy here. There's this real newness and this real, like, uh, you know, it, it's as if I started a business, say, um, a food business. Like, I don't really know anything about the food business. I really don't. So it's sort of like, but if it's calling me, because I've never, I mean, I've worked in restaurants, but like as a waiter, I never really ran the place. I don't know what the budget is. I don't know, like there's a lot about that I don't know. So it's like, or me opening a scuba diving business. Like that I really know nothing about. And then somebody says, oh, well, this is how we do it and I run it. And, if you give me this and this amount of money, it's not going to happen. But somebody says, oh, you give me this amount of money because I need the money for the equipment, I'll show you the books and this is how much we make, but we need to buy our own equipment because if we rent it, we lose all the profit and it's going to cost this and this much money. And I'll give you 10% or 20% or whatever. It's like a little bit like that. It's like, well, I know nothing about it. And, I mean, maybe I can, make a suggestion about how he markets it or something like that. But other than that, but that's what the transformation is. It's sort of like, I don't know, I'm figuring it out as I go. But it's okay because you're the phoenix and because balance is with you and because you're admired. And, I mean, look at this. So you have this subconscious thing going on and the transformation has already happened and you have this brand new way of looking and starting and being and it's really solid and stable and you're going to be smart with money because you want to expand yourself, right, and not be stuck in the past. You've turned your back on the past and you're forward toward adventure, toward trying something new, toward expanding yourself, toward having the world in your hands, and it's really balanced and illuminated. You're going to be successful. You're going to be successful. You're going to be admired. You're going to be supported. You have learned your lesson thoroughly and you've been reborn. One whole story and cycle is over and a new one is beginning. The last card in the deck. Isis is with you, helping you create out of God knows what, because I don't know. I don't know how she works. I mean, I haven't spoken to her. And confidence, 7. And this is about going into the unknown. But the thing is about this card that's really interesting is that I always feel the chariot has an energy of youth. It's like he just graduated from college or something. And it's not that he wants to prove it to everybody else. He doesn't really care. He's proving it to himself. So it's like he has that much more drive and that much more luck and that much more I don't know. He knows how to execute a plan. He knows how to execute a plan. It's as simple as that. He knows how to execute a plan because it's all running. It's all riding on it. And it's like, how sometimes you get in your mind, at least I do. It's like I get in my mind, I am going to accomplish this. I am going to do this. And then I do. It's like if I have to stay up late, if I have to borrow money, if I have to ask for help, if I have to learn a new skill, I'll do it. It's like that. Blessings.